Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode here in Siralim Ultimate. And we have a few different things to do today. The first thing is, this isn't going to be relevant for this episode, but we've got to set a bounty to kill another false god. We're going to stay with the Nature Guild. I just like these bonuses too much, and we've hit at least level 50 with all of the other guilds, so I think we are done getting major unlocks with them. So we're just gonna stick. Like, why? Like, when it's not just indirect damage taken, but also stat boost effects. Just a beautiful setup. Like, indirect damage taken reduction is good for everyone. Stat boost effects is good for many, if not most, builds, just outright, just because of how this game works. So you know what? Let's just stick with these. I think I've done enough of a job of explaining why, and I think we're gonna do Jotun for. I think actually, you know what? Let me just check that. Let me just check that. Where do we... Oh, no, achievements. So we... need to kill Jotun a couple... no, just one more time. Because the most recent achievement was for beating him the 9th time. So that's thing number one. Thing number two is we need to give this NPC some a custom name and some custom dialogue. And I've been thinking about what to call him, and what I'm thinking is, so there are a couple NPCs in this in my castle who I've named based on characters from other video games, such as Sarge over here from Army Men. Then we have the person in Regalis's temple, you know, who, the Dark Souls reference. So I'm gonna go a similar route with this guy. I'm gonna name him after a certain character from Hades. To do that, I'm gonna have to go into decoration mode, and I'm gonna rename you after one of my favorite characters from what is probably my favorite video game, Hades. And this character is, of course, Karen, the boat keeper that... Nope, not Choran. Karen. The boat keeper that will ferry you along the river Styx. And of course, we've got to give him a quote that is more fitting to... Oh, no, I don't want to change your appearance, I want to change your dialogue. Give you a quote that is more fitting to what Karen actually says in the game, so... And this is an exact quote, by the way. I went to the wiki to look this up. And I believe there are now 6 H's and 4 dots. This is Karen's own unique style of communicating. Now, when we talk to him, we get the proper dialogue, and that is the final NPC named. That is that done. The next thing we need to do, because of course this is a Gate of the Gods episode, is we need to go change our specialization back to the Evoker. Because we are gonna stick as this, and we're gonna change our party to the Gate of the Gods party. And before we go in, because in this episode, am gonna be fighting one of the more annoying, one of the more irritating boss fights, probably one of the longer boss fights in this whole game, Gonfurian. Let's remind ourselves why this is going to be so annoying. Enemies cannot cast spells while this guy's alive. In addition, his creatures only take damage when they have at least 5 debuffs. And the 5 debuffs, that alone is an irritating restriction to place on someone. But then why, like this is just, like, whoever, like, only a very sadistic mind can come up with a boss fight like this. But we're gonna have to not just kill this guy once, but kill this guy all the way I wish we could just skip to the level 50 fight, but we're gonna have to kill this guy, like, so many times. It's gonna be... I might not do this entire episode in one sitting. That's how long it might go. I might have to do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow. I've budgeted about an hour and 40 minutes for today. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, enough beating about the bush. It's time to start this this hellish ordeal, this nightmare that I've subjected myself to. And just, sorry, I'm just checking the volume. Everything seems to be fine. The sound, the mic, and everything else. So let's just. Is there anything at all? Man, why are... Okay. It seems that for some reason, anytime you change specializations, you lose the extra spells that you had equipped. So by default, you have 3 spell gems. You get an extra 3 spell gems for your from your artifact. But it seems that the extra 5 spells that we're supposed to have from Expanded Mind get taken away every time we swap specializations. That's a bunch of garbage. I'm gonna have to hang on a second. I'm gonna have to open up the browser, get these spells back. I'm gonna do this off screen, alright? So I'll be back once all of my spells are in place. See you in a bit. Alright, sorry about that. The spells are all equipped, and I think in the future, now that I've figured out what's going on, I'm gonna do all of this off-screen stuff before I even start the episode. But as you can see, we finally... Well, I forgot this one creature because you have different spells. So you know what? Let's just quickly get yours done as well. So it's the remaining morph spells. So nature and then chaos. Where is it? Where is it? Morph chaos, and then the oh my god, where is it? Living staff. Living helmet. And then finally, I'll give you recharge. Sure. Now we are finally done. Now let's go and let's see how this Gonfurian fight even goes. Let's see how we are even supposed to do damage to this guy. Now, what the guide is telling me to do is to defend with the Mimic, which will put buffs on, debuffs on the enemy. And everybody else has to attack Gonfurian, and then the Mimic himself must also attack Gonfurian. But the trouble with this strategy, there's a very obvious problem, which is that as his level starts getting higher and higher, it's gonna become harder and harder to do any sort of damage to this guy. Yes, okay. We've killed him. Now we can finally start casting spells. So we can do, I don't know, Clayman. And then Living Staff. Okay. So that's one victory. We've already gotten the plush. That's great. And we can summon Gonfurian again if we want to, which we're not going to. Also, I'm just gonna hang on. I'm just gonna close my browser, just because I think, I don't know, one of the pages was, or something was causing slowdown. So didn't want to worry about that too much. Alright, so we've beaten Gonfurian once, but we're gonna need to do this a whole bunch more times until we hit level 50. Yeah. Defend. And then everybody attacks Gonfurian. Is this gonna be a reliable way to damage him once he once we're into like the 30s and 40s? I mean, because like starting out, we're killing him reasonably okay. But it's gonna be tough. Or I mean, I'm assuming it'll be tough. Who knows? Maybe it'll actually be a complete cakewalk, and I'm overthinking it. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Will I get through it all in one sitting? Maybe. If every single battle goes this quickly, then maybe. But somehow I don't think it's going to be that straightforward. Yeah, see, already I can feel our damage starting to tail off a little bit. Oh no, I wanted to attack with the Mimic. Oof, this guy. This frickin' guy. Okay, there we go. There we go. And again, we have a method. We have... Fuck off! Oh, fuck off, dude. Why did he come... Oh, he doesn't have buffs. He doesn't have doesn't have debuffs on him. Yeah, oh, what? This is unfucking believable, man. Like, how do we... And now we're only getting, like, one debuff per turn. What a fucking joke. Are you serious right now? Are you fucking... Like, what is the problem with this fight? god, man. So how do I fucking debuff him? You know what? Can people provoke instead? Oh, he should not be allowed to resurrect. Like, how do we? How do we get debuffs on him? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, what the fuck, man? After an enemy loses stats, you get debuffs. Oh, why? We're gonna... Fucking hell, man. What? After this creature defends or provokes, enemies lose speed, but he's probably at minimum stats, so he's not losing stats anymore. Shit, like what the... Like, what is... He's not losing... Fuck off. Fuck off, man. This is such a badly designed fight. Like, why would you... Why would you fucking design a fight that works like this? Who would... Like... We've wasted a key just because this fight is a piece of shit. You know, the funny thing is, at higher levels we would have won, because at higher levels he would have still had enough stats. Actually, no. Actually, no, never mind. At higher levels, it wouldn't matter because it's percentage health. So the same nonsense would have probably happened either way. It's a... Who the fuck has conservation of energy? See, if we're not allowed to cast spells, then they shouldn't be allowed to, you know, do stuff that's, you know, giving them extra traits. Anyway. Fucking hell, man. Just fucking kill this guy. Okay, finally he's dead. But what a fucking joke. I'm already in a bad mood and I'm barely started fighting. This does not bode well. Fuck off, you pieces of shit. Oh man, like, why can't we just skip? Why do we have to do it one level at... You should just be... why do we have to go one level at a time, man? You should just be able to go at whatever level you think... The highest level you think you can handle. You should just be able to go do that. Anyway. So evidently, attack damage is going to be pretty important. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a fucking joke. Anyway, let's not. That's kind of funny. But I was gonna say, let's not completely lose hope. Let's just pick ourselves up and keep going one level at a time. So this is level 4,000. We need to do it. He's gonna be level 20,000 by the end. One thing that I'm considering is maybe some sort of nether stone that, like something that makes them do more damage when they attack each other, something like that, because, or something that gives us more attack damage. Okay, no idea what's going on with this, but I'm just gonna do some of this action. Alright. Oh man, this is gonna be a long fucking day, isn't it? Oof. Oof. I just hope that this piece of shit doesn't resurrect too many times, because that can literally make this an unwinnable battle, because we have one way of winning, and that one way involves him getting debuffs when he loses stats, and if he loses enough stats, then the game will, like, there's a floor beyond which you cannot siphon away any more of his stats. And so what happened that one time where we had to forfeit was he got resurrected for some bullshit reason, and I had accidentally siphoned away too many of his stats. We couldn't put 5 debuffs back on him, and we had no other way of debuffing him. So that was a... that was an unfortunate situation that hopefully doesn't repeat itself too many times. Actually, you know what? Like, Rise of... Okay. So nobody so far out of this group seems like they have a... any resurrection nonsense that they're doing. Oh my god, dude, just fucking give me my turn. Fucking give me my turn. Fuck off. Just die. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. And we aren't even at level 20 yet. This is gonna be a... This is gonna be... It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. Light might be a good way to get him killed. Like, trick him into healing somehow. I don't know if our creatures have the... Okay, a couple of our people are blind. I see. Which is just fucking great. Because we have no way of dispelling that. Because he's... Man, like, the 5 debuff thing is obnoxious enough. And the you can't cast spell things, that is obnoxious enough. Both of those could have been their own unique gimmick for an obnoxiously bad sadistically evil boss. Like, why put them together? This is not even a difficult fight. There's nothing difficult about this fight. It's just that it's combining things that really should not ever be combined. Just like, why would you do this to one of your fellow human beings? Like, do you really, you hate your fellow beings that much? You wanna put them through this? Fuck. Like, why did that guy get rebirth back? This piece of garbage. Fuck off, just die. Just die. Okay. Just frickin' die. Oh man, we've got to do so many more. Oh man. What have I gotten myself into? Okay, no blight, which is unfortunate. Okay, I think it's time. Why is he healing? Oh my god, are you... Okay, finally. We got blight. And now this bullshit healing is gonna turn against them. Oh, of course, now that I pointed that out, that they just stopped healing. Okay, no, they haven't stopped, but it's still annoying. It's still annoying. Okay, yeah, this piece of garbage is dead. I should have done Clayman first. I mean, they're dead from blight anyway, so it's a moot point. But let's just get the kills ourselves. That's another win. Another win. Now we go to number 19. And how long have we been going? 19 minutes in this session, plus there was that extra... The time at the beginning of the episode. Before I changed or added the spells. Yeah, just do this twice just to make sure that everybody has basically every debuff on them. And now attack this guy. Okay. Man, this is... Oh, this is fucking tedious. Are you blind or is... Oh, that piece of garbage is provoking. Really, you thought... You thought that's a good idea? Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. You guys just... Do whatever the... Fuck you. Oh, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking... Are you fucking serious, man? And he's... Why did that fucking arbitration have to happen? How do we fucking debuff this guy? Can we provoke him? Okay, so no, a couple debuffs just to... okay. We're getting something. We've got 3 debuffs now. 4 debuffs. We've got Blight on him again. Oh my god, is this gonna cap out on 4 debuffs? What a like, why did he lose? Why did he lose a debuff? Explain to me, why did he lose a debuff? Are you fucking serious? Are you? Okay, he's got another debuff now. What a I mean, I can attack. Oh, no, I can't attack. I mean, I can attack with other creatures, right? I can. Except there's a creature provoking who is literally invulnerable because of this stupid garbage. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, he's got. Okay. Why did he lose a debuff? Debuffs last forever. Why did he fucking lose a debuff? So, yeah, he got feared because of despair. So oh my god. You know, let's go back to provoking for a little bit. Oh, fucking garbage. Garbage fight. Just a piece of trash fight. Like, who in their right minds would think something like this is okay? Just fuck off, dude. I mean, I can kill this guy. What does that do? I don't fucking know. Maybe I shouldn't even have killed anybody, because what a jeez. Yeah, I shouldn't have killed anybody because maybe they could have done something to raise this guy. Raise this guy's stats. Fucking piece of fucking shit. I hate this. We can't win. We literally can't win because there's no way to put more debuffs on him. What a fucking joke. Fucking piece of shit. Like, why does this affect my fortune rating? This isn't a realm. There's no... Well, I mean... We hit 57% achievements. Whatever. I'm not even in a good enough mood to talk about that because fuck this piece of shit. Fuck this piece of shit so much. This entire episode is gonna be 3 hours of me telling this piece of shit what a piece of shit he is. Like, there's just no excuse for something like this to exist in any game. Like, why would you do this? Why would you do this to someone? Maybe, I mean, I want him to be blighted because it's a quick way to kill him. But if I do this too much, then it's like he'll You know what? They cast arbitration and they stole rebirth from us. Which meant that when he died, he just came back to life and cleared all of his debuffs. Maybe there's some trait, some anointment that when enemies die, they can't lose their... Fuck off, man. Why? One of them is fucking provoking now, which is slowing down this entire process. This is just a... Whoever designed this fight should, like, they should just be in jail, right? This fight is a... This is a crime against humanity, is what it is. We gotta do this. We've gotta do this. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I should have guessed that we didn't have enough. We've got to do this so many times. Anyway, Mimic can do this, right? Yeah, fuck off. Alright, you know what? Let's go, let's take a look at our nether stones. Our most expensive ones. All creatures do 50% more damage? I mean... If this creature is dead... Interesting. So that means even if they kill my Mimic, there's gonna be a way to do something. Invisible on damage. Bleeding on damage? Oh, but that's on damage. Oh no, that's on it getting damaged. Okay, no, that is still good. It's gonna be a way to put debuffs on the enemies. First attack, that doesn't really help. This, no. Actually, wait. When it says after they attack, does it mean just performing an attack action, or do you have to actually do damage to the enemy? Oh, we can't cast spells. Of course we can't cast spells. Non-ethereal chaos spell gem. Well, we have mostly life spells, so that doesn't really do anything. This could be a good thing. This sounds like a really fun thing. All right, let's see if we can. Well, I mean, we've got to actually go back to the guy to equip the nether stone. So, all creatures do more damage. Could come back to bite us as well. So, in your empty nether slot, I've already forgotten what the name of the nether stone was, or what the name of the trait was. Was it on this page? It was one of these, right? No, not that one. This one. Splashing and 75% attack. Yeah, sparkling stone. Let's socket that in. Yeah. Sparkling... oh, I mean, sparkling stone, yeah. So life strength? Sleep on damage. On the other hand, we could gain health and attack. Or health and intelligence and confrontation. But I don't, like, confrontation is a useless thing. But that's still a lot of health that we can leverage into other kinds of... Let's try it. Let's try it like this first. Let's try it like this. Because we gotta do something. This is not working out well for us. Good clean fight. Yeah, whatever. All right. Okay. Hang on. Nope. Because we need to do this just to get Blight on him. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to kill him. And now we can just attack you as normal. Like, are they dodging some of our attacks? Is that what's happening? What the fuck ever? I don't even care. Alright, Sphinx Zealot should be able to do this easy. There we go. There's another win. Another win out of a whole bunch that's left. We just gotta keep going until we're done. Good thing. Fight. He does not have Blight. We have Blight. Fuck this guy. Yeah, just keep trying to focus him down. We can't even do anything about this Blight, by the way. He still doesn't have Blight. How? How is this? Now he's blighted. Okay. But now we kind of are in a tough situation because if they cast arbitration, then we're gonna be in a bad spot. In a pretty bad spot. Jeez, come on. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? I think we got him. We fucking got him. Let's go. You know, in fights like this, if you've killed the god, they should be unresurrectable. There should be no way to bring them back to life, unless they have some special built-in trait that allows them to do that. Because otherwise, especially in this fight, it's just... not reasonable for the boss to be able to come back. Well, like, we are so far away, it seems like such a distant goal. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. There we go, he's blighted. We can just spend the rest of our time attacking. Oh no, I didn't want to do that again, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, and fuck off, please. Thank you. And now we do this. Now we do this. Now we do this. Okay, and now we just keep going. We just keep going. God, this is gonna be... I mean, it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. And he's blighted straight away. That means we're good to just attack him for the rest. Oh my fuck, what the... Man, why is he not taking any damage? Oh, they should not be allowed to provoke either, because fuck them. Look at all the time being wasted on this garbage. Alright, come on. Some of these relics, like, a lot of the relics have this thing that says, like, every time something happens, the relic attacks. But the relics themselves, they don't actually do any damage. They do, like, trivial amounts of damage. So I feel like either it's not being balanced properly, or the relic attacks are just being used as a formality to do other status effects, and the attack damage itself is just like a token attack damage. Like, you know how sometimes there's a lawsuit against someone and they lose, but like it's only a token, like $1 penalty that they have to pay, and like and the whole point of it was like something else other than the money. Maybe that's what's going on with the... Because I'll show you the next time we see one of these relics attacking. These are our regular attacks, doing regular damage. And like, these 1,000 needle attacks are landing on empty ground, but if they were hitting an actual enemy, I think we'd be able to see that they're not really doing that much. Okay, now fuck this guy, he's dead. There we go. Fuck off. There we go. Man. at least it'll feel good when it's finally done. We haven't even hit the 1 hour mark. Or maybe we have. I don't remember how long the opening segment was. Oh god, and it's always so annoying when he isn't blighted. At the... Oh, but... What the fuck happened there? Was... Did he... I mean, he lost defense, but why did he have such awful stats? Like, such awful health. Anyway, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna do, Playman. Living staff. Is everybody weak? Yeah, evidently he was just really weak at that one time. So, okay. Duly noted. Oh, I think maybe we were triggering blight damage somehow. Oh no, I didn't want to do that a second time. Oh my god, come on. I mean, like, what is there even to say? How do you even commentate? I mean, like, these Gate of the God fights in general, but this one in particular. So, one of them is about to die, but Gonfurian himself is still, sadly, not quite at death's door, the way a couple of his colleagues are. And now you're dead? Okay, whatever. Alright. Come on. That's another victory down. Maybe there is something we can do with Blight. But we'd have to... Maybe we don't have to change specializations. Maybe we already have a good Blight anointment that we could use. He's not blighted right now, so we're gonna have to... there we go. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh, that fish took a whole bunch of damage. I think these guys are about to start going down. Yeah, see, look at how the tiny amount of damage that 1,000 Needles was doing. It must just be like a vehicle for things that rely on hits being done to inflict status effects, or things that rely on the number of attacks that have happened to then do other stuff. And I think these guys are in for a world of hurt. I was worried for a second. I was like, oh, we're gonna have to debuff this Dread White again, but we're not, because we've already... Man, what the fuck off? This isn't even a realm. There's no such thing as... They're not supposed to have good luck in this realm. Like, it's just supposed to be a 50-50 shot, whether this guy resurrects or not. And look at how many times in a row this motherfucker has come back. What are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking serious right now? I want to show you something in the battle history. I'm willing to bet it's gonna say the only reason he was stopped from resurrecting again is because he'd already resurrected too many times. How much do you want to bet? Okay, it doesn't say that. But he must have been close to his maximum number of resurrections. Because look at the crazy number of times that this motherfucker came back. Ugh, anyway. I mean, technically we're past the halfway point in terms of being past halfway to 50, but because we started at 10, 30 would be more accurately, you know, the halfway point. So that's just something I want to mention. He's blighted, so we can just relax with everybody else. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Oh my god, come on. Jesus. Okay. Okay, he's close to getting killed. And now he's dead. Perfect. Perfect. And get wrecked. Wow, like, it still feels like we're so far away. I think we're gonna have to be in the 40s before I start feeling like we're gonna finish this. And he's blighted, so that's good. Alright. He is having a rough time, I think, because he's taking a bunch of blight damage, I would guess. I think I defended with my Mimic when I should have attacked. Oh no, I am attacking with my Mimic. So he's just automatically defending. Okay. Well, I hope this doesn't come back to bite us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Just get him out of that. There we go. And please nobody resurrect him. That's the only thing I ask. Wonderful. Alright. Ooh, another skin. Finding a whole bunch of skins. I'm happy about that. And we've had to waste a couple of keys so far. Because of the bullshit that happened on a couple of those battles. But mostly, we are in a okay shape, despite all of my complaining this episode. We are doing okay. Like, we are close to the halfway point, and we are... Yes, we're past an... I think we're past an hour. I don't remember how long the initial part of the video was, but we must be past an hour at this point. And we are just under half of the way. And each fight is probably going to get longer and longer because he's going to have more and more health. More and more stats. Fuck! Okay, okay, good. He has rebirth, but he won't have rebirth forever. I think he's already lost rebirth. But if he had kept rebirth, I don't know which one of these pieces of shit gave him rebirth to begin with. But if he had kept it, that could have really messed with us badly, man. Okay, come on. What the fuck, dude, man? Fuck off. Okay. One of these motherfuckers is giving this guy rebirth. And that is just unacceptable. Okay, good. He died, but if he had had rebirth while he was alive, and if he had died in that circumstance, then he would have come back, he would have lost all of his debuffs, and we would have no way of damaging him. Okay. Anyway. This guy's gonna come back. I don't mind that much because I can just kill you again. So, fuck off. Okay. Another win. Oh my god, okay. Why am I doing this to myself? He's blighted, that's good. Everybody else can just join the dog pile. He's taking some nice blight damage. What I'm gonna do after I win this fight, I'm gonna take another look through my nether stones. And I'm gonna see, like, do I have any... like, anything at all that helps in any way that I can put on my other party members. Okay, he's about to... If I could do something for my Vulpas, buff its damage somehow. Because it does get a lot of attacks. So it could be a thing to consider. Alright. Get wrecked. Alright, let's take a look at our nether stones. Interesting, but I don't think we need it. Don't think we need that. In fact, that's actually bad for us because they could steal Rebirth by casting Arbitration. That's actually interesting. Now what's this? I don't think this will override the spell restriction, so I don't think that's an thing as well. Now this is interesting, because wasn't there something about Chaos Spell Gems that we were looking at earlier? This actually isn't bad. This, I think, is pretty good. So I'm gonna equip Gleaming Stone 210 on the Vulpas, I think. Gleaming Stone 210. So in case, like, he's got some annoying buff, we can start getting rid of them. What else do we have? Let's look at our nether stones. No, that's a waspid thing. That's an interesting idea, but I think there are too many ways for the enemy to damage us. It could ultimately be more harmful. No. After a creature, but that's not going to be happening that often. This is interesting. Again, I don't think this would counteract the spell restriction, and in any event, it doesn't sound like it would be the kind of spell that's useful. I don't think enemies are going to be healing anything, unless it counts their attempted healing before Blight stops that from happening. Again, we're not going to be dealing damage to them until late in the game. Again, this is interesting, but it would only be partially useful. What? After this creature afflicts the enemy with a debuff. What would count as this creature afflicting the enemy with a debuff? Like through a spell or through any kind of action? Dire Wolves could be good, maybe? No. No. This is interesting. We can use burn their corpses to prevent resurrections. This could be a way for us to gain stats, maybe. And I think we've seen these... What? Yeah, I think... Okay, I think we're just gonna call it good. And we'll see how well we do in these last 20 battles. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time doing that, but honestly, I think I needed a bit of a break. He is not blighted, which sucks. So we're gonna have to do this. He is still not blighted. There aren't even any debuffs left. How is he... How is he not blighted? Because... like, has something given him, like, some very situational blight immunity? Anyway. This is an annoying fight, just because the debuffs didn't quite pan out the way I would have liked. And one of his guys is just like, stop provoking, please. You're just prolonging the fight. You're not actually gonna win. You're never gonna win. Okay. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, just get lost. Thank you. And let's just keep going. And once again, we were not able to blight him. So I'm gonna try. Somebody was trying to give him rebirth. I could tell. I could tell. I saw it. Yep. Yep. Somebody gave him rebirth, and we took it away. So at least we know that there's some funny business going on that we need to worry about. Okay, he's blighted, and he's got a bomb and a whole bunch of other good stuff. God, what a crazy, crazy fight. And how long has this episode been going? Like, it's gonna be more than 2 hours. We already know it at this point, so let's not let's not kid ourselves. I was fully aware that it was going to be a long episode. What I perhaps underestimated was just how obnoxious some of these people could be. So I'll do Clayman again on you. Especially that whole business of resurrecting the guy after we've already killed him, and then getting rid of all of his debuffs. Oh, you know what? What we can do is just Utopia him to death. But we don't have any Utopia, so we'll just kill you like this. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna... There was a nether stone that's kind of useful. Taunting and defensive. But can we do better? Ew, interesting. Interesting. But I think inflicting more debuffs isn't really going to help us too much. You know what? You know what? This is ideal. This is ideal. Creatures with snare take more damage. I've forgotten who had it. You know what? We need to make sure we have the correct stones. What was it? It was 170 something. And the trait was called Hopelessness. Health and attack. Okay, who can we give health and attack to? So alright, health and attack. Goes to you. And we might as well give something to the final person as well. So let's again start from the top. Should we just do all creatures deal more damage? Should we just do that? And then we can unplug this after this after this thing. Random debuff. You know what? That sounds pretty good. If you gain a stat other than attack, you gain attack as well. And here's the thing about non-ethereal chaos gems. You know what? Let's take this one instead. Because our creatures will often have leeching, and then they can use this to gain other stats. So, Twinkling Orb 326. Socket into the one person that has an empty nether slot. 326. 326. Twinkling Orb. 326. Let's make sure it's the correct. Yeah, I mean that's I think the best that we're gonna do. Alright, now let's keep going. God, that's still so far away from the end. But now we're genuinely past the halfway mark, so we can feel kind of good about that. He's blighted. That's good. I did not mean to defend with my mimic there, but that's okay. Like, I want him to actually take turns. Like, oh my god, man. Okay. Yeah, my mimic is blind. That's dumb. That's dumb and stupid. What? Come on. Alright, I'm quiet just because I'm trying to embody that whole philosophy of if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I have nothing nice to say about a battle where, in addition to the annoying gimmick of your creatures can't cast spells, you can only do damage under very specific conditions, that these guys are also... I mean... I should have done this instead of what I did. But, like, in addition to all of that, these guys are fucking provoking and... like, how is that reasonable? Just... man, fuck off. Just die, dude. Get out of here. Hey, we got an achievement for just debuffing our enemies a whole bunch. And he's blighted, that's good. And he's snared, or he was snared, but then he is no longer snared. At least nobody's provoking this time, so, you know, at least there's that. Okay, he's about to go down. And then we'll have one more victory. There we go. We can do this. We can do this. Really? Really, dude? Whatever. We can do this. We can do this. No. Get wrecked. Get out of here. Alright. Well, we made it to 35. Let's see how this one goes. And he's blighted. And he's snared. I think he just loses the snare. Yeah. I mean, I guess enemies also lose or drop their snare, but like it feels like he drops it pretty quick. I guess once you lose a turn due to being snared, you just lose the snare debuff altogether. So it's not a stable debuff the way the other ones are. Like maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, yeah, let's just beat this guy up some more. Oh man, like fighting this guy at level 50 is gonna be such a slog. I'm gonna check, like, are there any anointments, any perks that we can use that are gonna help, like, at all? Because any help at all that I can get, I will take. Of course. Now that we're about to kill Gonfurian, his piece of shit friends are gonna start provoking. Okay. Fucking go. Fuck off, dude. Yeah. You know what we can do it when we're in this kind of position is that we can just do Utopia. When they're blighted and they have already lost more than half their health. Alright, so let's look at our perks. What can we do? For each non-ethereal gem they have that does not belong to their class. Like, we don't really... do this that much. Oh hey, it's treating it as though we already have expanded mind, so we can't double up on the anointment and the base perk. Immune to silence, yeah, we already have that. Should we? Yeah, you know what? Let's max this out. God, this is slow. This is so slow. I don't even want that. It's gonna... I'm gonna reset my perks, but it hasn't gotten rid of my spells, has it? Okay, good. Because again, the only perk I want is Outspoken. Supercharged. I don't want that either. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Like, the reason why I took the points out of the thing that makes our spells, our stat boosting spells better is because it doesn't really help us in this battle. I mean, once we've already killed Gonfurian, yes, it'll make our spells a bit better, but once we've killed him, we're gonna win within a couple turns anyway. It doesn't help. It doesn't do anything about the slowest part of the battle, which is this one. Which is, like, how are we gonna kill him in the first place? I think there's no good answer to that question other than we're gonna kill him very, very slowly. Okay, and it's gonna be even slower if they're just gonna constantly provoke like this. Like, what the what the fuck is even going on? There should be a condition on this battle, an extra like creatures aren't allowed to provoke, because how is this fair? Like, how are you gonna have nobody can cast spells, nobody can do damage unless they're 5 debuffs, and then also allow enemies to provoke, preventing you from actually doing damage to the one guy you're trying to do damage to. Come on, be fucking reasonable. Not sure why you're attacking that guy. Like, what? He's not even provoking. Yeah, am I losing my mind? Like, they're just attacking. They're not blind. Like, why are you just hitting random ass people? At least now you're hitting the correct person. Okay. Fucking finally. Fucking die, dude. Come on. Alright. We're slowly getting there. We don't have Blight, which sucks. Okay. Oh man. I need to be more mindful about realizing when my Mimic's turn is coming up so that I can have him perform the correct action, which is attacking the enemy. Again, somebody was trying to put rebirth on somebody, but we put a stop to that. Couple of my people are blighted, which is really annoying. Oh my god. Just waiting for this guy to go down. I swear to God, if you put rebirth on him right before he dies, I'll fucking call the police. I'll I'll call the fucking I'll call Joe Biden and have him fucking drone strike pieces of shit. This is how angry I've gotten. I'm playing the Joe Biden card. Now I was thinking, I was like, when is this episode going to go up? Because I know there's an election later this year, but no, this episode is definitely going to go up before the election. And in any event, even if Biden loses, he's not going to like immediately stop being president, right? Because it's in January of next year that the inauguration will take place. That's if he loses. So what I'm trying to say is, technically, you know, I'm just saying, like, technically Biden would have still been in office, so that whole thing would have, I mean, because it would have been odd for me to reference a president that's not even around. And arguably, I shouldn't be mentioning political figures at all, but you know what? I've been, my mind has been thoroughly ravaged by this whole exercise of trying to fight this guy. And, I'm starting to lose it. So before I go too much more insane, let's hope we can, maybe speed up our progress. Alright, we've done a good amount of damage to him so far. Maybe I should check my anointments. Maybe I should check to see if there's something that we can swap out. That can help us do more damage. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is unbearable. Like, why are you missing, dude? I mean, I know we don't have... Maybe we should equip Dreadnought as an anointment. But, like, what would we take off? Oh my god, come on. Okay, let's look at our anointments. We're not really using bleed out that much, right? We're not really using it. Could this help? We're not really gaining health on our creatures that much. Yeah, I'm not really using bleed out that much. So what can we do? This could just be a straight up... This could be just a way of debuffing our enemies. But let's take a look. Take less damage. We aren't really doing much with inverted. Bomb, we're not really doing much with bomb either. Evoker, we've already looked at those. And that could be interesting. We could just use Dreadnought. Or Deadly Calm. Enemies cannot... This could be pretty good as well. But what... You know what? Yeah. Deadly Calm sounds like a good thing. This could be good. We take... I mean, but it's not... us taking damage hasn't really been harming us that much. So let's... Purgatorian. Dead creature. We're not really doing much with dead creatures. Rigor. Stimulation. This is interesting. So, you know what I'm gonna do is... I am going to... unequip Inner Light. And I'm gonna equip... Ruin. Who had Ruin? Where was it? Rune Knight? No. Reaver? No, it was... God, Sorcerer. Here we go. Let's see if this works. So we got rid of Bleed Out and Inner Light, and we attached... what do we... I forget the first one, but we got Ruin, which hopefully is gonna ruin these guys. Well, that guy did not last long. Why did he dodge so many attacks in a row? And because we're now scaling based off the number of debuffs, maybe we should be incentivized to put even more debuffs on them. Alright. Hit you again. Just keep hitting you until you die. Are we doing more damage? It feels like the same amount of damage, but then again, we are at a higher level, so that might also be part of why it feels like it's going slow. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my... Have we lost accuracy somehow? 'Cause it seems like we're missing a lot of our attacks. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh no, I was trying to cast Utopia, but I missed. Anyway, let's just keep going. Finally, we've reached level 40. Oh. Oh, this is nightmarishly slow. I really hope they try to, like, heal this guy or something. just to help us along. Oh, one of them has mending on top of their blight. Why couldn't it have been a Gonfurian? Yeah, see, look at how much damage that guy took because of having blight and mending. What a cruel and unusual ordeal this boss fight is. Like, just why? Why would you want the players of your game to go through this? I'm sure there's a specialized build that could probably take this guy out easier than what we're doing with this. But here's the problem. It took like 2 hours just to put this party together. Now I could either spend another 2 hours building together, building another custom party, or I could spend 2 hours using what we already have to just try and win normally. And so in the end, I think it's better to just do it this way. Right, I think we can just Utopia them to death. Yeah. I think we're about to get the achievement for the 8th. When? Right, we're now in the home stretch. We're now in the home stretch. What the fuck? What? Excuse me? Fucking storm to fucking pass. Fuck off with this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? My mimic lost his turn and then... Now 2 of my creatures are dead. I don't even know if the build is gonna work properly with the 2 dead creatures in it. We're still damaging him. Oh, what? What did we do to deserve this? Alright, at least we're taking him down pretty quickly. Relatively quickly compared to some other fights we've had. Oh my god, just get this. Just get this guy. Get this guy out of here. Alright. I think we can time walk you to death. Yep, there we go. Hey, another skin. At least the skins are rolling in. And each win brings us slightly closer. How long are we going? Oh yeah, we are going to be well over 2 hours by the end of it all. Start by defend. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the f... Like what the fuck, man? Like what the actual fuck? Like how is he fucking immune? How is he fucking immune to debuffs in about? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Fuck off, you piece of garbage. You piece of fucking garbage. That's the third. That is the third one. The third key that we've had to fucking waste because of this piece of fucking trash. I'm sorry. I am just very, very annoyed. So annoyed that I forgot to attack with my mimic. I don't even know why he was immune to debuffs. I don't fucking know. Oh, good. Yep. He put mending on himself, and then instantly died like a chump. Like the piece of trash that he is. Like the piece of garbage trash that he is. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, man. Man. Ugh. Like, seriously, in a battle like this, you're gonna give the enemy a bunch of fucking temporary... Like, fuck off. Like, fuck off, game. Yeah, just keep missing all your attacks, why don't you? Now I'm wondering, like, I don't want to remove any of my party members, but I'm thinking, what if we brought an Ebony Ent and then used Trait Launcher to give them mending and then kill them with Blight? But then we'd be giving up multiple traits. Because first of all, we'd have to bring the Ebony Ant, get its trait, and then Trait Launcher would... the Trait Launcher would take up another trait slot. And I ultimately, I don't think it's worth it. Unless we have a creature that somehow has 2 expendable traits. And I don't think this is the kind of build where we can get away with that. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, let's do this. And do this. Fuck off. Let's keep going. You know what? Let's take a look at our creatures. Do we have... I mean, this is kind of important. Rejuvenation isn't really... So we could get a rejuvenation and a nature transformation. I mean, that's too much trouble. That's too much trouble for something that we only have to do 6 more times. If I had had this bright idea earlier on in the episode, then I could maybe do it, but no, not when we only need to do it a few more times. Yeah, I really need to put Blight on him, just to make sure that he doesn't heal. He was definitely trying to heal there. That's the bunch of damage that he took could only have come from Blight. So I'm glad that we were able to Blight him. Yep. Keep attacking him. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay. That guy's dead, but no, we really... Like, this battle simply cannot proceed to the next stage until we completely kill this guy. Because we need to cast spells in order to kill people in a timely manner, and we simply cannot cast while this Joker is still alive. Alright. There we go. We're getting there. We're close to the end. It's just... it's just a... It's just a thing. It's just a whole thing. There's the Blight. Yep, see, again, he was trying to heal. Hopefully he keeps trying to heal. That was annoying, but you know what, it's fine. We got some of our buffs back. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god. Okay, he's about to go down. Okay. Immediately we are gonna do this. And I think we can just... Everybody's blighted, so we can just... In fact, we could have already done it, but we might as well do it right now. Utopia them to death. Okay. This was victory number 45, so we should be getting an achievement for this, but we'll probably see it after this win. There we go. Alright. And the blight is there, that's good. And start attacking with the Mimic. Are you fucking serious right now? Are you actually fucking serious? He's gonna make himself invisible. What a fucking joke. Are you fucking kidding me right now? At least we're consistently getting rid of the invisibility, but that is just... like... I didn't want to defend with the Mimic. I think my Mimic just lost its turn. My Mimic is feared? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking joking? Feared and frozen. Like... Are you actually serious right now? Like, is this actually happening? Are you... Are you serious, man? You had one job, just don't miss your attack. Get out of there. Alright, that's enough. I think we can just do this. Alright, we are well and truly in the final stretch. Just a few more. There's the blight that we wanted. Hopefully no nonsense happens. Hopefully they don't suddenly remember how to become invisible. Hopefully they don't throw some really annoying debuff on my Mimic to stop it from gaining stats. Hopefully we can get these last few wins done, and then we can all move on with our lives. Pretty sure I attacked with my Mimic. Yeah, I did. All right. Any second now. Well, a couple of them are gonna die before he does. But he's also not that far. Okay, you're dead. All right. All right. Come on, just somebody kill him. There we go. And I think we can just kill them like this. There we go. God, we're so close, and the closer we get, the farther it feels. But I think we really are close. Did not get blight, which sucks. Ooh, but he took a lot of damage from something. What did he take damage from? He must have tried to hit himself, or... Why is he gaining traits? Fuck off, man. Don't gain traits. Okay, now we put the blight on him. That's good. But he's no longer in green health. That's good. And... Whoa, man. Come on, don't miss. Okay, he's just made a huge mistake. Oh, well, no. He was... He was temporarily... he temporarily had mending on himself, but then I think we took mending off him. So we kind of helped him dodge a bullet there. But that, again, only... that only delayed the inevitable. So, well, like, where are these... There we go. This time, he couldn't. This time we didn't help him out. He kept mending, and then the blight killed him. And now, we do this. And this. And this. Hey, we completed a prophecy task, whatever that was. Oh my god. Second to last battle. Please blight him. Blighted him immediately, so that's a good start. And everybody just attack this guy. All right. And we have one more battle to go after this. Cannot believe we're almost done. Oh my god. He is taking such little damage in this battle. Oh my god, just don't miss. We have no other way of damaging him other than with our attacks. And you know what I'm finding is that the trait we picked that snared enemies take more damage, that hasn't really been helping us out. It hasn't really been helping us out, so it's something that we can take out and potentially swap out with a more useful nether stone. Maybe for one of the future Gate of the Gods episodes. Oh my god. Okay, we're almost done. Alright, come on, we're almost... It just has a sliver left. Good job, Valpas. I think we can just do Utopia now. Excuse me? Oh, they weren't blighted. Aha. They tricked me that time. They tricked me. He's still not blighted. There we go. Final battle coming up. Oh my god, I can't believe I got it all done in one session. There's just 10 minutes left before I would, before my hard cutoff time. So we're just barely gonna have enough time to finish within my originally allotted time. Right, he's blighted, that's good. Alright. Are we damaging him? We're doing decent damage. Let me just adjust my earphones. Our Mimic is blighted as well, but hopefully that shouldn't stop you from surviving. We're gonna lose our debuffs next turn, so that's good. Don't miss him. Come on. What did I just say? Mimic is the only one that can actually do damage. Don't miss him with your one attack per like minute, you know, like every 70 seconds when your turn rolls around. And then you have one chance to damage him, so don't okay. Okay, our Vulpes has gained a bunch of health and did a bunch of damage. So that's kind of good. There we fucking go. Okay. So how do we do this? Excuse me? Fucking Gonfurian is dead. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's dead, dude. Are you fucking... How does he have a temper... How does he have this as a... Are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, what the actual fuck? Is this a bug? It's probably not a bug. But clearly, I don't think regular creatures should be allowed to have god-level traits as just random temporary traits. Because Gonfurian no longer exists on this map. So fuck off. Fuck off. And we've won. Okay, good. Let's wait for the achievement to pop. Okay, we're done, and we never have to fight this piece of shit ever again. At least not at high levels. We're gonna have to fight him with the rest of the classes to ascend them. But we can do that at level 10. And we can come back at him when the time comes with a specialized Gonfurian killing party. Anyway, let's reflect what we accomplished this episode. Let's actually take a look at our skins that we earned before I forget. Unfortunately, they're going to be scattered all around. Because, there we go. The Halloween Gonfurian, well, I mean, looks pretty good. The young Gonfurian, alright. Looking pretty dashing. Summer Zante, Summer Gonfurian, alright. Just got a beach towel around his head. But so looking at these skins has cheered me up somewhat. The other thing that cheered me up was what happened earlier in the episode. We hit 57%. That's another whole percentage point. Another small step towards that 100% that we are going to be aiming for. And we also got the Gonfurian plushie. Now, definitely after an episode like this, I'm going to need to take a break from the game for a few days. But also, when we come back, we're going to take a break from the Gate of the Gods, and we're going to go back into realm delving. Man, that was such a fucking nightmare. But at least it's over. And we never have to do this again. We never again will have an episode where we have to fight Gonfurian 40 times at once. We might have to fight him once a piece with each of the other classes. But we are done. We are basically done. And I do feel relieved now that one of the most annoying, if not the most annoying things of the game is behind us. Let's look at our recently earned achievements. Oh yeah, at some point we got the Debuffer 10 achievement for debuffing creatures 100,000 times. In addition to all of the Gonfurian achievements. And yeah. I think with that, it is time to bring this episode to a close. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, before I end this episode, I'll mention one thing. I was very tempted to just cut all of this out, because I knew how frustrating it was going to be. And normally I'd be like, I'll just cut it out and I'll just show you the achievements at the end. But I wanted to show you this just because, so the person who put the guide together, the guide that I'm using, put it together on version 1.0, but I'm playing the game on version 1.1.1. And yeah, I mean, there's an extra point in there, version 1.1.1. Let's call it that. So I wanted to document everything that happens in the fight, just in case there's something in there that, like, some hidden change to either the Gonfurian boss fight or to the game mechanics in general that would have made this fight different. In the end, it felt like the fight roughly went the way that the guide was describing. It was slow, we had to do most of our damage through just direct attacks. But maybe there are some subtle changes that I can't see, but which a person who's more knowledgeable about the game mechanics can see. And if somebody has spotted something in my video, and they could say something like, oh look, if you'd made this one small change, it could have been so much easier. I mean, that won't help me. But if somebody makes an observation like that, and then the person watching this video, if they haven't already done this, if they read that comment, they could, they can then implement that stuff and ultimately have an easier task of it than I did. But yeah, that's my main thought process. Because I was this close to just cutting all of this out, and I have cut stuff out from this series before, but that's only where it's monotonous stuff where there's no extra information at all. Like, I'm just like grinding cards or like making tedious organizational changes to the build, that kind of thing. But for actual fights, especially where I'm still not even fully sure if I'm using this build properly, I felt like it's better to show it. And even if it's something like that, if it's somebody who's just wanting to point out that I'm not using the build properly and that I should be using the spells in a different order, that kind of thing, or maybe one of the trait netherstones that I skipped over would have been better than the ones that I was using. So that kind of thing is why I'm including the entire footage, just so but mainly it's just so people more knowledgeable at the game can roast me, critique me. That's fine, I don't mind. I've got a thick skin, but it's so that other people watching can learn from anything that I've done wrong, or on the off chance that I've done something right, they can learn from that and apply that to their own games. So that's my rationale for why despite the fact that I knew that 90% of this episode was going to be me swearing and being very, very frustrated, that I'd include the footage regardless. With all of that said, I think now it's time to bring this episode to a close. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. Hope maybe you're one of those sadistic people who actually enjoys when you're watching somebody get frustrated while they're playing. I will admit, sometimes I go into that kind of a mindset myself. Like, sometimes it really is funny watching people struggle. As long as it's still in good fun. Like, as much as I was getting frustrated, I was still enjoying playing the game. You know, the aesthetic of like being in the game, watching my creatures, you know, trying their best. So I was never truly, you know, having a bad time. I was, you know, like, you can get carried away in the moment a little bit, and you know, use language that is a little harsh, and I've definitely been guilty of that in this episode. But yeah, if you're the kind of person that enjoys watching people get frustrated, then you know what, that's totally fine. If you're the kind of person who just wanted to watch a good, relaxing Let's Play, I hope you weren't too put off by all the swearing and all the frustration. But mainly, I'm just glad you stuck with me and you stuck through this episode regardless. All of that's to say, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found something of value in this episode, whatever it was, and I hope to see you in the next episode, where we're going to be taking a bit of a break from this Gate of the Gods stuff. And until then, take care.